What is up, everybody? I'm back today. I'm actually going to bring you the heroic trial walkthrough for today for Blackfist Lunor. I'm pretty, I've been looking at this. I've been playing with this a lot, trying to figure out, the cheapest team to bring, and the cheapest team being like most free-to-play team. And I do have a team that doesn't necessarily die, but I can't seem to output the damage that I need. So I'll keep playing with that and keep you guys updated. But I did want to put the video out, the first day it's up, just so you guys can go ahead and start trying, have the advice if you guys need it just from the start. So anyway, I'm going to jump into it. I have two teams put together. I have three teams put together, but one of them, like I said, isn't killing her. But anyway. So go to EX over here. The first team that I have put together is this one right here. We have, so she's weak first off to fire, thunder, and light. All right, so a little bit more to light, I believe, than the other two. I could be wrong about that, but she's weak to those three things. She doesn't have an ailment. She probably slows. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to slow. But as far as like actual ailments, she doesn't have any that you need to worry about, so don't worry about taking any of that stuff. She does hit extremely hard, though. Like, you do need a healer for this one. I know the last heroic trial I said you don't need a healer for at all, and you didn't, or I didn't anyway. But for this one, definitely going to need a healer. So here's the first thing. We have Belle, Christmas Belle, from this Christmas 2018. Then we have Lafia, Elven Awakening Lafia, I believe. She's really old, and not everyone has her, I do know, but a lot of people probably do, because she is really old. She's been in the game for a long time, and in the general pool for a long time. Then we have Christmas Lily and Christmas Chloe, so two more Christmas units. Christmas was very good for this heroic trial, apparently. Then we have the Freya that I complain so much about getting but use constantly for the light resist down and the magic up for your team. So that's going to be really useful. It's not a staple, like you don't have to use that. It's just to help me put out a little bit more damage. You can use any kind of magic buff assist for this. The assists don't really matter. A couple of them matter. But, you can kind of swap out her for whatever kind of assist that you want. Just buff a little bit more damage. Next, we have the Slycat Chloe assist. So you do not have to have her maxed. I do have her maxed, so I'm using her maxed. But you do need her in general. And you could get by without her, don't get me wrong. But you are going to want her. It's going to make your life a lot easier. So what she's there for is she hits Lunor hits so hard on turn one that since I can't have both like Chloe's buff and debuff up on turn one, I'm gonna die, and that's crazy like to think about. So the solution I came up with is stop those attacks turn one so that I can have both her buff and her debuff up before I get actually hit for damage. And it's fine if you have Chloe just level 60 or anything, because as long as she stops one of the two attacks turn one, you're probably going to be fine, like chances are. And anyway, moving on, you do need a strength debuffer. That is very important. So we have Hestia here, the summer 2017 Hestia. You can also grab Paradise Mood Hestia. I'm not sure. Is there another one? I don't think there's another one. So there's those two. But yeah, she's going to be very, very useful for this. So definitely need one of those two assists in your party, if at all possible. And then the next is a healer. Literally any healer. Kunichi got his Hestia is not going to benefit my team at all. Chloe's not going to do any damage anyway, so the 10% buff to her doesn't really matter. You can use any healer, like literally any healer. I just like to have the extra heal in there. You don't even have to use a healer if you guys don't want to. You can replace that with whatever you want. I just personally like the healing, so that's what she's there for. Like I said, any healer. The Amid healer, the Nausea healer from the event way back, I can't think of his name. The other 3-star healer, just anything for sure. But anyway, that is kind of the basic team composition. Like I said, weak to fire, light, and thunder. So this Lily over here, the healer is going to be good because she has the fire attack as well, and just so on and so forth. I'll go ahead and look at some more fire, light, and thunder units for you guys real quick. Actually, let's just go into the album, and I'll just sort, and I'll just kind of talk about which ones I think might be good. Let's see. Fire, light, and thunder. The little bottom left corner there. All right, so Argonaut Bell, interesting. We all have one of him because we got a free copy of him. So like all the eyes, yeah. So if you've summoned any banner like recently at all, this should be pretty easy. Because all the units are light. Literally, like, the last, like, 4 banners have been completely light units, which is ridiculous. So if you guys have summoned any of those banners, that's going to be useful. Honor Succession Bell up here, I do not recommend using him. He is a physical attacker. She is 50% resistant to physical attacks, so you're going to want to use magic. However, his special arts is a magic attack, and it is fire, so the special arts might be alright. Elf's Honor Lafia down here, she is going to be good, obviously. Like, she's a really good fire magic attacker. So definitely try out her. I have her +2, so I might go ahead and try her out at some point. But yeah, like, she's going to be pretty useful. Obviously the other, like this Lily right here, I believe she's a fire attacker, the one that I don't have. The new Lily is going to be pretty good, but she's a physical attacker, so it's not going to deal as much damage. The Wealth, actually, is a fire magic attacker, I believe. Yeah, so that would be pretty useful, actually. So if you're summoning the new banners, the Wealth will be pretty useful for this. He also helps to avoid KO, so you can, if you are going to die, you could, retain that S rank. So that'd be pretty cool. We've got the Tiona and Tiones. Most of them are thunder. Filvuses are thunder. Shakti, I was trying some Shakti stuff earlier, some shenanigans, but I couldn't really kill with her because she's physical. But maybe. We'll see. We'll keep trying. And then Raoul, obviously, is going to be pretty solid. Just kind of look, see which thunder, fire, and light units that you have, and try to build off of that. If not, just basic magic attack, but she is 30% resistant to everything except for those 3, so be wary of that. You're going to have to debuff her resistance quite a bit if you're going to do a different element. I'm probably just going to cut it there and, just resume here. So I just forgot to equip my armor, and I'm going back in for the second try because I died because I didn't have any armor on any of my characters. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to start buffing. I'm going to buff with Lily, buff with Chloe, buff with Belle, and then I'm just going to start healing with Lily and then debuff with Chloe. And I'm just going to go back and forth debuffing and buffing with Chloe, and then I'm going to heal with Lily. That was close. Lily almost died. But I'm just going to start healing with Lily and just continue to heal with Lily until I need Lily's buff again, and then I'll probably buff with her again. Yeah, I'm doing a lot more damage now. I don't know how I didn't catch on that I was doing like no damage before. But anyway. So yeah, just gonna switch back and forth with Chloe like I said. It's gonna be turn 5 after this, I believe. So I'm gonna start buffing with Belle again. I'm just gonna leave Lafia where she's at. I'm gonna buff with Lily again. Buff with Chloe again. It's pretty repetitive, honestly. And your team's probably going to be a bit different than mine. Like, you might not have as many Max on the Broken characters. You may have more. Who knows? But it is, like I said, it's imperative that you have the strength debuffer. It's really important that you have at least some sort of fire, light, or a thunder magic attacker, because physical attackers aren't going to work, and then any other kind of magic attack is not going to work as well because there is the resistance. She does have resistance to those. So by turn 8, I should have both special arts charged. I should have 2 special arts charged, and then we should be killing her. hopefully this next turn. This is in 9 turns. Like, you don't have to kill until turn 9. However, I would really like to. But these 2 special arts and the, yeah, these 2 special arts should kill her. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, yeah, 1 special arts killed her. Cool. I probably could have ended it earlier, who knows. But yeah, so that is the first team. I'll show you guys the team that I'm kind of working with. The free-to-play team that I'm kind of working with. It is... here is the free-to-play team that I'm working with. It is physical-based, so it's probably not going to work. I just can't seem to deal enough damage to kill her, but I was trying to do that because I know a lot of people probably would like to be able to do this completely free-to-play, which is understandable. So what I did with this team is I went ahead and put the armor on first because I'm not going to forget it again. What I did with this team, though, is I chose to use the other Lily. She is another light attacker, and the Lafia still. So the Lily's been out for quite a while too. You guys may not have her, but she is in the general pool, and she has been out for quite a while. And then the Chloe, you're gonna need Chloe. Chloe's just broken. I honestly think Chloe's the best thing that this game's ever given us for free. Like, she's great. She's great. Then we have Asfi as the healer. She's been out for a while as well. You guys probably have at least one of her. But you may not, who knows. If you do, she's not a bad healer. Her counter rate buff has a pretty big damage impact, I would think, because you're going to be countering a lot more than normal. With the Freya assist again, you're going to need Slycat Chloe, in my opinion. I think that she is really good for this. A different healer, just to show you guys that you can use a different healer. And this one has a magic stat, so I thought that would be useful for me. And then... the strength debuff again. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick Lily and Lafia on the same single target attacks. Lily's in the middle. She reduces magic resist by 20%, and it's just a high single target light magic attack. I'm going to buff with Chloe, and I'm just going to start healing with Asfi. Like, there's no need for Asfi's buff. There's no need for anything like that. I just need to start healing, to be honest. I'm going to say that, then I'm going to die. Watch. Alright. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, that's all that this battle's going to be. And in my other test runs, this team actually ended a little bit faster, which was really weird to me. I think I ended on turn 7. Maybe? I'm not sure. But this team, yeah, output a little bit more damage, which was strange to me, to be honest. Which I guess it makes sense, though, because I'm focusing more on light attack damage, but I don't have any buffs, which is really weird. Like, that it's working so well, because I don't have any buffs. But I guess that's proof that you don't have to have buffs to kill this boss. Alright. So yeah, turn 5, she's halfway down. Just flipping back and forth still with that Chloe. And then there's not much interaction on my part. I just have to push go because there's not a... I don't switch any skills except for Chloe. Chloe's the only skill that I'm going to be switching in through this entire game, so... we're on turn 7. I guess I didn't... I may have ended on turn 7 last time. I guess I didn't this... I'm not going to this run. But I'll end on turn 8 again. I should anyway. So I'm going to special arts, and just switch this over just in case. Every little bit of damage counts, I guess. So, but yeah, I like her special arts. It's cool. Shoots like the ball of light. Let's see. That Lily was on the banner with Alabrod Hestia back in the day. And I actually have both of the max now, which is crazy. I think I had Alabrod Hestia plus like 2 and Lily plus 3 when the banner ended, something like that. And I've just pulled them off of tickets and stuff like that. So it's pretty crazy. Oh, so wow, I said it was going to end earlier, and it's not ending earlier. So on turn 9 now, I mean, obviously she's going to die, yeah. That's crazy, though, so I guess it heard me bragging. But ended on turn 9. That's still an S clear for this team. But yeah, there's a couple of team examples for you guys. There's a couple of things that you can try out. There's some character tips, everything that she's weak to, everything that she's resistant to, just so you guys, are knowledgeable about that, know that before you start wasting stamina in this. Another thing to mention is for clearing this, I got 100 of the coins, like of the coins that you exchange for clearing EX the first time. I don't know if that's a normal thing or if I just got 100, but it was really weird. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully you guys get 100 coins as well. And yeah, so you need 400 to clear this heroic trial, and I think that's about it for me. Tomorrow, more than likely, I'll be putting out the Wargame video. If not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. I do want to be able to see the meta, play in the meta a little bit, and I'm still in low rank because I'm not going to be climbing as hard this season. And maybe next season, though. We'll see. But yeah, expect that tomorrow or the next day. And yeah, good luck in the heroic trials. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, don't dislike, like, and I'll see you next time. Peace.